entire timeline. When we come back, when our ancestors coming back, they put up all of these work together. Because they gathered all the mind. Those that built Europe come together. They built marvelous. They create what they call Tal Tari. This is a French term meaning the black area. Okay? Just like we love saying the Kemet mean the black land, that is ancient tradition still passing down to the next. Tal Taria. Tal mean black. Taria mean area. Okay? That means the black area. Those free noble people that comes to build it. I'm just trying to find Chicago. Give me 1 second to show you when they told you that Prince Usab was the people that was running or founder of Chicago. Let me tell you that Chicago that he was running. Okay? This is the Chicago that he was running. This was what we, as indigenous people like they were, because again, people that didn't want to label black Americans, we all was running this empire together. This is what we built. Okay? This is what was there. And this is why they gotta tell you you were a slave. And this is why they told you, oh, when you sub marry an indigenous person, oh, he know how to speak indigenous language. That was Creole. This is how much they got to cap. They have to change, find ways to hide the truth. The language you were speaking was Creole. And the so-called indigenous women, they told you that he so-called married, that it was nothing but our people here. Okay? This is what they hide from us. Now, this is Tartari. When they mean Tartaria, that's what they are talking about. Tartaria. Tar area. So this is the Tartaria they was talking about. And every single area they call Tartaria is still registered under the Empire of IT. It's still registered as IT till today. All of these areas of they call Tartaria, and again, what you call Tartaria is what they call the World Sphere. Okay? It's still registered as IT. That's them right there. This is Chicago, this is Louisiana. Before they remove everything, they call it the Louisiana Purchase, meaning the Louisiana pure chase. The chase of taking over these lands, to burn the area. This was eventually when we got backstabbed. This is for another live. I'm going to go in great details for the live. This is the area. This is them right there. This is what we have here. Remember, look, take a good look at what you're looking at here, and let me show you what we build in Europe. This is the same architectures that you're looking at here. You looking at it? This is Sans Souci. Same architecture. Listen, this knowledge is 4 trillion, and they cannot stop this right here. They cannot stop it. They cannot stop this. I'm just surfing around with some pictures here. Give me 1 second. Damn. So much picture here, boy. I'm trying to find something here. Man. Okay. Look at the architecture. It's still not a picture. Bear with me. There you go. This is all over. This is an IT. A guy that built it called Beauchamp. His name is Beauchamp, that means beautiful blood. All of these names is indigenous. Every name that Haitian, every last name that you find most Haitian people, including all over the state, have that they want to say. It's French name. All of them is indigenous. Guerrier. That's where Guerre come from. So all of them is indigenous name. So many of them. Saint-Fleur. All of it is indigenous name. This is the same architecture with Benjamin Banneker. Okay? This is Benjamin Banneker blueprint because Benjamin Banneker is the same people working together because we were the same people built them. Because they love saying, oh, Jonathan Banneker was a slave. No. Ain't no slave was doing this. How come every single black person doing the same architecture and they're supposed to be slave and none of y'all was doing anything like that? Make it make sense. This is how much they've been lying. This is the same architecture. It is right there. This has been Benjamin Banneker, the White House. Here. And the funny thing is, the same thing that happened, this is in D.C. Now, how they call D.C.? They call D.C. what? Chocolate City. It's impossible. How come the area that we build these things, they call it Chocolate City because it was a bunch of black people here? And then we supposed to be slave? So you tell me slave doing this? So all the slaves just happen to doing things that the master never be able to do themselves? How is it even possible? Somebody said it's Greek. So do you know who the Greeks are? The Greek and white. And on top of that, Greece belonged to Haiti. Let me say this again. Greece belonged to the empire of Haiti. So the same of our ancestors that was in Europe, then I told you, they come back. They were the one building these things. You didn't know? Now I'm just going in great detail to show you some shit. You said Greece. Look, this is a temple in Haiti. We know that. We saw this is Greek symbology all over it. Because these symbology is our symbology. But how do you play a number on you? You thinking when you say Greek, you assuming Greek is whitey people. No, they were never whitey people. This is us. You have no idea. This is us. Hollywood just put themselves in there. These architectures was architectures from here to Greece. It's not the other way around. We were building stuff like this here to Greece. This is in Germany. What do you see? The same architecture that we have here. Look at the top. You see this building you're looking at? Look at the same architecture. It's called what? Palais Sans Souci. That's the name of it. The same name as the one in IT. This is in Germany. It's just to show you how far our ancestor reach was. And I told you, who was the king of Germany? A Haitian president, a Haitian king. His name was Heinrich I. Heinrich I. Germany belonged to the empire at one point. That's why this building is in Germany. So again, a lot of people don't get it. You don't get the word empire. Did you understand what empire means? We were running the world. Oh, you just don't understand. You don't understand this is what they don't want you to know? This is why they got to give you a slave story? You just have no idea. This palace called Sans Souci. Sans Souci. This is the same Creole word. You have no idea, don't you? Yeah. Now you see the front architecture? It looks just like this. In the same region that they create this, they have the same palace down the block. Palais Sans Souci is within the same area they create this. Yo, so now let's just tackle the geniuses now, okay? Now make it make sense. So now I'm just gonna show you the people that was living on Tartaria. Let me show you the people that was living on Tartaria. Because that word is out there and they try to make a myth out of it. It's almost like, yo, it was a highly advanced place and this and that. And some even try to make Tartaria, they'll tell you, oh, it's the Mongol. Oh, this is the Mongolian. No. Tartaria happens here. We have evidence here. They destroyed them. But we were scared. And the word Tartaria is a French word. It's Tartari. They switch it around to try to make it seem it come from other way around. And the word, in what you call French, once again, when its purest form is Creole, what you call Creole. So, let me show you our people here and how our people used to be or on the place. Give me 1 second. This is our people. Look at those buildings behind them. This is here in the state. Okay? So, understand, this is how long we've been doing this. They're not telling you that. That is before they destroy these buildings. This is normal buildings than the regular. Because we don't want to build these things. Now I'm going to show you people that were supposed to be geniuses. Now how it happens to be, every single inventions, they all come from us. Why is that though? Why? This is Louisiana. Look at the building I just showed you about the people. Look at carefully to the style of these buildings. Look at the style of these buildings. This is Louisiana. They call it World's Fair, but this is our shit. Now look at these buildings behind them. Is that the same thing you're looking at? Is that the same architecture? Yo, listen here. They can't stop it. It's too bad for them. Now ask yourself this. Why, if they were the one that built it, why they destroyed it? That's the word. If they were the one that built it, why they destroy it? Huh? And why every single areas that have these buildings is still registered under the empire of IT? Why is that? Now let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. For some of y'all that still think it's a joke. Now all of these areas they call World's Fair, from Louisiana, St. Louis, Pennsylvania, New York, Atlanta, all of these areas they call World's Fair, they all still registered under the empire of IT. Explain, I would like somebody to explain this shit to me. How it's even possible. This is it right, this is St. Louis. Look at the mother, man, listen here. How the hell you destroy a place like this? What can make you destroy a place like this? Now I would like somebody to tell me, what in the hell will possibly inspire you to destroy a place like this? Huh? It's only one thing though. You didn't create it. That's right, sis. It's called jealousy. When you get inside of these buildings, you saw the people that you hate, the people you can never be. That shit angered you, and you just destroyed it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Hatred and envy. That's it. That's the only fuel and hatred that can make you do. This is amazing. This shit is beautiful. How you destroy such a marvelous place? Man. For some people that's still thinking that is a joke, let me find that little picture for y'all. I'm just going to take my time to find this little picture. Because it shows you the truth from their anger and arrogance to trying to destroy and build over to prove a point. To prove a point. Let me show you the difference between jealousy and trying to prove a point. Let me show it to you. Bear with the brother. I'm going to find it. Because this is a good one to show. I must find this. Give me a second. We're going to find that. We're going to find it. In the meantime, tap the screen and share a live. We are breaking history right now. Okay? We are making history. We bringing that fire. Okay, I found it. There you go right here. Now ask yourself, this is Chicago. They destroyed this goddamn building. And who was what? They called the founder of Chicago? A regional from the Empire of IET. They told you he's from IET. No, he's from the Empire of IET, named Point du Sable, because we built this. This is our civilization. We built Shalaga. We built Chicago. Okay? Now, that's your proof. They destroyed the building to put up a little box. You see that shit? Oh my God. You see that? Now, look at the date they told you this building was built. If anybody know what this date, because you know they play with the date, so they have to be consistent within the year, because that's how they throw you off. But within their timeline, if anybody know what this timeline is matching, if anybody know 1850, what timeline is this? 1850. Anybody know what timeline 1850 was? Huh? Let me show it to you. Let me show you what timeline 1850 was. Okay? Bear with the brother. Let me look for it. The archive is huge. Let me show it to you. Better than I can tell you. Way better than I can tell you. Let me show it to you. Boom. What do you see on that money? I don't make shit up. I bring the facts. Look at the date and the money. This is the Empire of IET. 1850. I don't make shit up. I just bring the truth to you. The Empire of IET. This is why they're in Haiti right now, and they deploy an international gathering in Haiti. They call it deployment of foreign international. It's always under occupation because they occupy the territory in the headquarters of the Empire of IET. They cannot allow this nation to go anywhere because IET is still registered on paper as the Empire. Now, I want you, for some people here, because I know there's a lot of people here still with arrogance, they still just, oh shit, because you know, white supremacy playing numbers on people, right? Now, ask yourself this. Why we don't find the money with a whitey person, with a crown, with an stated empire? Empire means you run the whole joint. So all of these buildings was created at that time. Did you understand? So why we don't have a whitey person in the money as an emperor? Why? And you tell me you was a slave? Huh? This don't make no sense. This is the empire money right there. The same year as they built it. We're talking about Shalaga, as we know as Chicago. Okay? So we ain't making shit up. We're bringing facts. And for all of them out there, I mean so-called natives, they don't have not even an ounce of freaking history. Not even an ounce of it. Make it make sense. These folks are guests up in here. They have no history of such. They have no artifacts of magnitude because they are hunter-gatherers. They can never build anything or anything because you're a guest here. Why would you be able to do anything because you're just a guest? You don't know nothing. You're a guest. So, it is to show you how powerful the empire was. This dude create a pocket machine gun. Now understand, Was the empire timeline when all of this was happening. The empire didn't fall at that time. This was the in the way out. The empire was way out. The empire officially shut down in the 1930s. This is eventually when the empire is officially done. But all of this was in the early 1900s. This dude, Leo Pierre, he created a pocket machine gun. Now ask yourself this. They always said the Chinese so-called invented the gun because everything that has to do with power, they don't want you to know you're involved with it because that's the goal. But do you think we would be able to have an empire if we don't have the mightier military in the world? So you think we will be able to be an empire if we don't have a mighty military of the world? We were untouchable. We have highly advanced weaponry. So you think this dude's pocket machine gun was not already in a good position? Everything you heard is literally how they try to make you think. It's how they make you think that, oh, it comes later. Now the thing, just pocket machine gun. Let me show you the full Gatling gun. So all of these technology with high weaponry, it was only us doing it. Better yet, we were slaves. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You have this dude with a pocket machine gun. Let me show you the ultimate military Gatling gun. That they're trying to tell you that they don't create a goddamn thing. This is all fabrication. So you think we're gonna run an empire that rule the entire continent, including other world outside of the continent? You think that we would not be able to have the strongest military in the world? Shit. That's why they're not telling you. We lost everything because we assimilate. We lost everything because we have a bunch of babies with them, and these babies become empowered, they inherit power, and they only have babies with their mother's side, and for that reason, guess what? They assimilate to power. That's what you call transfer of power. So you think we were doing all of this, and we were slave? I mean, you just gotta be kidding me. Did you see this shit? This is how much advanced we were. This is the military might of the empire. You think it's a joke? Man, listen here. Now, I want them to show me a picture of so-called their master, because they're always trying to make it seem that we were nothing but slaves. Now, show me a picture of their masters with these things, with these creations. You could never find one of them. Because in the process of the deconstruction that you call reconstruction, they create the patent system. The patent system means they are the one now that's going to dictate to take over everybody's inheritance. So now they assimilate these inheritance and they create the fiat currency you call the Federal Reserve, because after the empire fall in 1912 with Titanic, which means the Titanic boat. The Titanic boat was the boat that transporting all the geniuses, all the noble families, all the elite black families. They get rid of them, and from that time, they go to the last headquarters, because that was two headquarters of the empire. One of them in Louisiana, as they do the pure chase, the what we call it, the purge chase. Then they destroy everything, and then they go to the empire and they destroy. They take the reserve, and then they come here to create what the Federal Reserve, and the fiat currency become the power they used, and that was the end of the empire since. But tell me and show me any of their invention, you won't be able to find a goddamn thing. Because they were not creating nothing. Now, why are we all still here? Because I'm just trying to show you every single one of them who was running the place. Now I'm going to show you a person. And I just want to know if some of y'all know who that brother is. Okay? If anybody know this brother, he created the airship. Now ask yourself, look at the word in the bottom. Slave. Within this year, this was the timeline of the empire. And there's a reason why all of the great inventions, all of our people create everything was always within this timeline. But this is what they do. They replace this timeline with a so-called slave timeline. To constantly hiding all of our accomplishment. How the hell, I would like somebody to tell me, how come a slave built these, I mean, these people understand what slave mean? You can't read, you don't have no connection, you don't know nothing. How come those slaves keep doing everything that their master never do? How is it even possible? Huh? Did you guys know where this first airship was? The story is they burned his airship, they destroyed his so-called blueprint. Where? In the World's Fair. Huh? Listen here. His story is he was about to have a presentation, an exposition to the World's Fair in Louisiana. And they burned it. You see? There's your further proof. The World's Fair, they call the World's Fair, was our civilization. They put this shit in your face. That's why every single inventions, that's why everything that was advanced come from that culture. This was the Imperium culture. So what they did, they replaced this legacy by slapping a word called slave. But you know, since they know we dumbed down, but at the same time, they know soon enough somebody's gonna ask the simple question: how come the slave doing things the master can never do? When the slave was not even supposed to read, when the slave was not supposed to get exposed. So how you get these equipment? What connection you have to get all of these equipment to assemble this freaking airship? How come the slave is building guns? Where are they getting these equipment to do that? What factory, what machinery they are using to do so? Yeah, that's what they was not expect you to say. That's why they want to eventually act stupid, because this is obvious. A slave can't do nothing of such. But they're going to play this stupid because this is the person they said they created the airship. You see that? Look at this fuckery. Yeah. That's the person they're trying to say, yeah. And look at his name. Von Zeppelin. Yeah. Did this dude even look like somebody with some sort of an intelligence? Absolutely not. These are foreign people. They're not from here. Yeah. Now, ask yourself this. This is where all of this comes from. This is what I'm trying to tell people. All of our creation is something that passes down to our genetics. This is something that our ancestors was doing. This is already here in Egypt. These are blueprints that exist before. So it only makes sense only us can do that because it comes from our culture. Okay? It comes from our culture. That's the airship. Did you guys know where this airship used to dock and get in charge? Because all of this was happening within what? The Imperium timeline. Boom! Do you guys know what building is this? Anybody know what building is this? Does anybody here know what building is this? That's right. The Empire State Building. God damn it. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that a black guy created the airship that's gonna dock to a place that's called the Empire State when the same timeline that the Empire was operating? Huh? Make it make sense. Oh my goodness. They cannot stop this truth, bro. Now for some people that wonder, let me show you every single area that's registered as the Empire of Haiti in the United States. Because what you call the Louisiana Purchase, it was literally all territory that is running by the Empire. And now when you said the Empire, I'm talking about people like this. This is the Emperor of the Empire, Faustin Suluk. Okay? That's the Imperium right there. Now you show me a whitey person in a goddamn continent with history like this, with actually real proof of showing you them like that. You won't be able to find not one of them. Okay? That's the Imperium right there. So, show me one of them. Show me one of them. You won't be able to find it. This is the Imperium. We talking about the Empress. Okay? And listen here. This is the Empress of the Imperium. Adelina Lavac. Make it make sense. Now somebody said, oh, it's a cartoon. Really? I'll show you the coin system. So you really think it's a cartoon? I'll show you the coin. Let me just remind you one more time, because I know you hurt right now. Okay? There you go. So this is a cartoon? This is what you just saw. I just show it to you. Now this is the coin system. So you really think it's a cartoon? That shit hurt. I know it hurt you, man. It hurt. It hurt. I would be hurt too. I will be hurt too. Because the real cartoon is them. The real cartoon is them. All they have is lies. Drawing lies with nothing to prove. We have everything to prove. We have the culture, we have the building, we have the artifacts, we have everything to prove. Okay? The real cartoon is them. Not us. Okay? Not us. Listen here, this knowledge is going nowhere. Let me show you. Everybody know Lewis Latimer, right? Everybody know Lewis Latimer create the boat. And Addison want to get all the freaking claim for it. But now, what Lewis Latimer is doing is nothing new. This is a genetic thing. This passed down to him because his ancestors had a culture of doing things like this. This is nothing new. And this is why I've been saying these folks out here, all of these so-called natives, if you've been here for 15 goddamn thousand years, if you are truly indigenous like you've been claiming it, why you not create absolutely nothing to move humanity forward? If you are the Olmec, if you are everything that you said you are, what are you created to prove that you come from these geniuses? Because the Olmec is what you call what? Civilization bringers. They bring technology. They bring civilization to make the world a better place. I don't see you doing anything like that. Why? You're not from here. That's why. You are what? A hunter-gatherer. You hunt animals. You live on TVs. You own res. You still own res, and you can't build nothing because you're a guest here. Because again, some of you guys always like, well, if you native, we went to the Amazon, and the Amazon don't have, nobody's black. Nobody look like y'all in the Amazon. Duh! We are what? Civilization bringer. We evolve past this animalistic lifestyle. You live among animals because you not from here. So you got to make yourself, the closest way to live is to just join the jungle, because you don't have a language, you don't know nobody, you can't build nothing, so you assimilate with the animals. That's what you call living in the jungle. Because you not home. Who you know? If you don't know nobody, you just go straight to the bushes, right? Because you don't know nobody here. This is not your home. So go hide in the bushes. Go hide within the forest. Go live among the animal, because you don't know nobody here, bruh. That's the Tarzan. Exactly. It's Tarzan. It's the truth. Our people have buildings and artifacts here. We was already, listen, those pyramids are 1 million years old. So 1 million years ago, we were building structures. So you think we don't build even greater, better structures by now? So you think we have to go to the jungle? No, you go to the jungle. Because you don't know how to build nothing here. That's the difference. Okay? Look at this. This is right there in New York. This is what we build. This is how long we've been building. Okay? This is the same architectures of the temple, of the Durin temple, you call Ator temple, right there in Brooklyn, New York. Make it make sense. And you know how long this building been there? You have no idea. But you supposed to be indigenous, and you never build a goddamn thing here. Not a goddamn thing. Okay? Why are we still in Latimer? Why are we giving Latimer his rose? Let me show you this. Look at, this is where Latimer get his geniuses from. This is where he get it. This is right there. This is the light bulb. This is right there in ancient Egypt. This temple I just showed you, this is where they get it, from that temple. So this is nothing new, just genetic passed down to the next. It's called, what their so-called science call it, junk DNA. It's not junk. They want to say that it don't matter, like it's just trash. No. It's not junk. It's actually ancestral DNA. It's passed down to the next. That's why your so-called Black American, ain't no such thing as black, they are indigenous American. That's why your indigenous American create absolutely every technological advancement to the freaking world. Every technology known to men was created by them, because they come from the original blood. Their civilization was already here, so we only assimilate what our ancestors passed down one into the next. And that's why we remember everything. That's why every knowledge, every educational, because we are the one educating y'all, because we have the know-how. Our ancestors guiding us. We having the ancestor whispering in our mind. We know where to look. We know how to put our truth together, and we know how to get our evidence and bring it to the world. Because they buried who we were. But nah, that's what you call when the ancestors live in you. They can't change this truth. They can't stop this truth. Okay? Everything. And shout out to Mr. Eugene Williams, Paul Eugene Williams. Man, listen, even the helicopter, listen, I'm showing you everything that was already in the wall of Egypt. We are the only one keep replicating these things. You think it's by coincidence? Huh? You really think it's by coincidence we're building all of these things? No. It's genetics. These genetics come to us as inspiration. They come to us as memory. These memory is what we call what? Imagination. As we call it imagination, these are the memory of our ancestors. When we feel inspired, this is the whispering of the memory of our ancestors. It's what they used to do, come to us in these forms. And then guess what? We keep doing what they were doing. This is it right there. That's them right there. Okay? I know you hurt right now. I know you hurt to your core. I know some of y'all would not know what to do with yourself. But it's alright. It's alright. They predict this time, the great awakening time. They know they won't be able to stop this coming. They know this knowledge can't be stopped. They know this knowledge can't be tampered with. They just gotta stop. Even, look, it's how long we've been doing this. Yeah, this is the old Mac. This is how long we've been doing this. Huh? People talking about robotic. Look at this. Even all the way here. Shout out to you. We've been building robotics in the man, did you understand? This is how long we've been doing this. But they got you out here thinking that you come from a goddamn bottom of a boat from Africa. But African can never do this, though. This is not a disrespect to my African brothers and sisters. This is a disrespect to how they switch the story. They don't want my people to know their true heritage, their true legacy, and what they accomplished. They told them that they come from Africa in the bottom of a boat with nothing. As opposed as a complete lie, they were the one that been doing everything to the goddamn world. So you really think that I'm going to forsake it all of this truth and legacy of what my people has endured and accomplished just to make other people feel comfortable to say, yes, I'm African? No, I'm not African. To call yourself an African is literally forsaking all of this legacy. Because to be African is to be bring here on the boat. It's to be a freaking slave. That's what comes with this package. And this package is a lie that was created to destroy and to hide the true legacy of the indigenous people in America. This is, of course, Elon is a freaking lie. What the hell is Elon? Talk about free energy. You know how long we've been using free energy? I mean, seriously? You know how long we've been using free energy? This is free energy. This is literally 15 to 30,000 years ago. And you talking about Elon? Seriously? Come on, man. I mean, seriously? No. No. And the logic is clear. If we come from Africa, why Africa don't do more than what we have here? We should be able to see buildings all over Africa. We talking about Tatario should be Africa first. We should see these style of building all over Africa. We should have African building every single technology known to men. It should be them. Not the slaves. Not the people you sold. How is it impossible? Why Africa don't have an empire? This is the sigil of the empire of IT. Why Africa don't have an empire before we do? And ruling the world. They were there first. Why not all over Africa you find every building erected and every single technology because it was supposed to be them? No. America got way more pyramids than Africa can put together. America got more food, more water. This is where life started. The whitey folks told you that. The whitey education is the one telling you we come from Africa. They were the one that come up with this story. Because that story comes with something that works for them. It comes to hide the legacy of the freaking empire that we run here. Now I want the same so-called whitey people, I want them to show me paperwork of such. Show me a paperwork with sigils proving that they was running anything. They can't. They can't. Because they never was running anything, to be exact. Now, for some of the people here,